Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Valerie, and we're at my home. Today we're going to check out the eufyCam E330.
And Eufy sent us this for the review.
All right, so this is a professional kit. It comes with 4 cameras and a home base.
A HomeBase 3, or also known as the S380.
All right, so let's check it out.
All right, is it time to open it? Go
Let's
for it.
open it up. There we go.
This is a big box.
It is a big, well, it's got 4 cameras in it.
Wait a minute, there's only 3 cameras in it.
What happened?
No, I know what happened.
You took one out
I
and
took one
already
out.
installed.
So I already took one out and installed it, and I checked out the, what was it called? The cross camera.
Cross camera tracking.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's called.
I think that's correct. Does it say in the box?
It does.
It says here, it says
cross camera AI video splicing.
And it's pretty cool.
It's really neat. So if you have different eufy cameras, it will take, and it sees somebody in every camera, it will basically splice them all together and make one motion event.
That's pretty cool. All right,
really
so
neat.
let's take it out of here. Why don't you grab each one out of here?
All right, so we'll start with the HomeBase 3, or what's it called again?
S380.
S380. So this is storage for your house. Man, this is heavy.
Well, it's heavy, but you know what's interesting about this is you can actually connect. If you look in the back of it, right, actually, let's do it from this way here. You had it. What's cool is you can actually hook up external drives, so you can have more storage.
USB 1, USB 2.
Yeah, and then you have Ethernet connections. You plug it into your router directly,
Right.
and it can put up to a 16 terabyte hard drive or SSD inside.
Wow, that's a lot.
So you look
of
at the
storage.
top. See the top here?
Yeah.
You can pop that top off,
Oh, look at that.
and there's a drive bay in there.
Hard drive slots.
Yes, but on this model, because it's the 4-camera model, it actually comes with a 1 terabyte drive installed.
Already installed.
Yeah.
Wow, that's neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And it's got Bionic Mind AI technology.
So that's the part that does the person detection and all that, and keeps track of everything.
Person, pet detection, vehicle detection, all kinds of stuff.
And it's not just this for these cameras, but that is also can be used by other eufy cameras. If you have other eufy cameras, they're slowly but surely getting them all compatible with this. It's pretty cool. We've got quite a bit. All right, so what else we got here?
These are the cameras themselves. So these are 4K cameras, and they require wiring. You're not going to use these on a battery. They're pretty significant. Ugh. So they need to be powered up. And so you can see these big long cords.
It's pretty cool. And they make sound effects too. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. And they have an adjustment here. So you can take and loosen it up and make the adjustments. By the way, I did install one camera already, and one thing I found was you see these 2 screws here. You loosen those up, and you can rotate the base and rotate the top, so you can kind of get the right angle because you hook it up on the ceiling and where you got it going. I find these can be a little bit difficult to use, so make sure you have a good Phillips head screwdriver when you do it. So, but it's pretty cool. So how many we get? 4 total?
There's 4 in here.
They're quite powerful because you notice there's no antenna on this, but they do plug in, and they must be using the wire for the antenna or something, because I can tell you our camera that we have already installed is a distance away from the router, and it works just fine.
Quick start guide. Man, that's a lot of cable.
Yeah. Now, this is actually interesting because this is an extra long cable, so if you have to mount one of these cameras somewhere where you're a long way from a power outlet, this cable, I don't know how many feet long it is, but it's really long, and it gives you an extension, but they only give you one. So you can only have one camera too far away from power outlet, or they give you specs when you're doing the install in the app. They actually tell you what you need to buy, the exact spec of what the power connector looks like in the whole bit. It's pretty kind of cool.
Interesting. More cords.
Now this one actually is the cord, which is the power supply.
Oh, so here's another one.
Yeah, let me see. Well, there's going to be, we should be able to find 3 in here because I already installed one, right?
Well, actually, there's 4 in here, but this one must be for that.
So this is the one, this is for the HomeBase.
Whole bunch of anchors, screws, anchors.
Man.
Oh, an Ethernet cord.
Well, you need that for this.
These
Oh yeah, these things.
guys.
So these rubber things are actually little gaskets. So when you hook up the wiring, like here, see when you hook this up, this thing fits over it.
So that makes it waterproof.
Makes it waterproof, yeah. So that's kind of nice, right?
4 cameras in the HomeBase, and they give you all the mounting equipment and everything you need to hook them all up. So with 4 cameras, you can really cover a lot of ground. It's outside your house.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we can bring it up. All right, so if you look at the screen over here, this is the front Eufy Pro E330.
There you go.
And if I press the go button, boom, it's playing, and there's our front entryway. And I still got to get rid of those weeds in there. You know?
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. Let's see. We'll rotate it. So you see the picture's really good. You can catch everything.
It's
pretty
4K, so like you can zoom in and you can really see the details.
The nice thing about this is that stitching. So we actually have a video showing. So let's play that now. And you can see what happens. You can notice that it catches you coming in, it catches you going to the door, opening the door, and so forth. And in fact, didn't it even catch us in the driveway?
It did, yeah. We have a lot of UV cameras.
Yeah. So it's pretty wild. So that's it. It's pretty straightforward. And, you know, and then you have all the normal settings in here. And so you can set this whole thing up. You got the cross camera tracking, which you have to enable and tell it what to do. The motion detection, and of course you can detect it on people. And then all sorts of other settings on here. And you can even adjust what the spotlight does and so forth. So it's pretty nice.
So it's a really good set of security cameras.
Yeah.
You can cover, basically. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, they give you the things for cross camera tracking, turning it on. How long you want to track for. So like this is set for 2 minutes, but you can make it longer. Let's see, how long can you make it? Oh, you can make it up to 5 minutes if you want. It's pretty neat. And then tracking assistance. I don't know what that means. It says, oh, you can get additional footage of a particular person. Well, that's interesting. So, but we'll leave that to you guys to figure it all out because there's a lot of things this thing can do. You know, it does face management, so it actually keeps track of all the faces it sees. And you can specify ones that are familiar, like I'm in the system. Valerie, you're not. Sorry.
What?
I don't know. Just
What
show
says you've got 21 people in
well,
there?
21 people, but 5 it recognized.
Oh, interesting.
So that's kind of cool. And you can add them more. You can take, like I could take a picture of you and then put it in there and it would remember it was you, right? That's cool.
That's pretty
And then the storage management. Now, we already had an S380 or HomeBase 3 like this. So you can see I put an SSD into it, get it to 480 gigabytes. And that's how much we've used so far.
That's a lot of recordings.
Well, the reason why it's a lot is these cameras here can do continuous 24/7 recording, which is kind of cool. So actually what you're seeing here is it's starting to fill up the S380. And then what will happen is it'll overwrite, of course, if you get past I don't know how many days it is. It's probably quite a bit. But this one here comes with a 1 terabyte drive. So as you can tell, we're using about a third of the one with the 480 gigabyte drive. This one has a terabyte. So you can get quite a bit more in there. The other thing is you can put up to 16 terabytes on this. So you shouldn't run out of stuff
and
too
so
long.
you don't need to have a cloud subscription to use these UV cameras, and you can store all your data right inside your own house. Now, one of the things when we installed the camera, we noticed was it has a blue light on, which is a little weird because it's kind of, what am I saying?
So someone's going to know you're getting recorded. So but it's on like all the time type of thing. So there's actually a setting in the app to turn that off, which is kind of nice. So no one really knows that you're recording them, unless you want them to. It was very easy to install. I think the hardest part was putting the screws into the stucco. That was probably the hardest thing I had to go through, but it mounted up quite easily. And then it connects right up to the HomeBase, and you're all set. You're ready to go. Okay, so that's it. So this is the E330, I believe.
Yes, professional.
Professional.
4-camera kit.
Yep. So there's 3 here, of course, and 1 already installed. And then the S380 or the HomeBase 3 with a drive bay in it. And they actually, in the 4-camera kit, it comes with a 1 terabyte drive pre-installed and all the cables you'd need, although only 1 long one. So if you need more long cables, you'll have to go buy some more. But that's it. That's the E330 camera kit.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.